Hey, how you guys doing? Let me adjust some stuff. All right, there we go. Turn the speaker on. That way I can hear music. So, make sure we're not listening to some garbage. Alright. So alright. I just need to check to make sure you can't hear double music. Looks like it's working for me. Yeah. Do one more thing here. All right. Okay, so we last left off. A lot of things weren't working. I actually figured out a lot of what was broken and why it wasn't working, and it's because honestly, if you really want to know, Skyrim Special Edition is pretty much, seems to me like it's gone more towards the, if you're actually doing it yourself on PC, it's probably easier to just use the in-game system that's been provided than to use this mod manager. A lot of the mods don't make sense. They don't have any any order to them. It's really odd. It's why I actually didn't mod Skyrim Special Edition. I also didn't see any benefits because it seems like I get script errors constantly. So one of the main ones I was getting, which was causing the most of the problems that we had, is that I installed the Benjen Wives, which is supposed to be really good looking, but it's only using vanilla skin, so it's like literally just defeats the whole purpose of it. Seriously, like the vanilla skin looks terrible on them. I did find some other ones we could use, but this is the best one that I've found as far as physics go. It's the PC, which I'm pretty sure works well with other stuff. I also tried some physics mods, like for instance, the IVIICHAELxx mod, which does work on here. It has a lot of problems though. Just gonna go ahead and put that out there right now. There's a lot of errors going on with it. I would probably say that you'd probably want to use the light version of I think it's called Sex Labs. If you were going to use that kind of a mod, an adult mod, you would definitely want to use something else. This one just requires way too much elbow grease to do. You have to install this in this engine, and that used to be all you needed. That's it. Now they want you to do this like papyrus utility function thing, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm using it, but it's yeah, if we go to it, I'm going to go to the papyrus script thing. This is the special, it should be for Skyrim Special Edition, which it is. It says it is. I was having a lot of problems fixed losing data stored on FF allocation, and that was on January 6th. So he just released this update today. Okay. Maybe we should get it. I don't actually know what this does. I know it enables you to do more things, but I'll just tell you this: when I had it, when I actually had this mod, it says this one's already here. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of I guess we don't need it, huh? I mean, it says we already have it. Let me see here. Let's go back. I am pretty sure that this is yeah, this is the one we actually had, and we did it a long time ago, and it was the 3.6 B. This one is 3.9, and it says we already got it. So I might have downloaded it yesterday. Yeah, the 7th, January 2021. I downloaded it on the 7th. It's the 6th. Oh no, yeah, January 20. What the? Let me see. Because it's done the way they do it in the UK, just confused me. We usually do January 7th, right? So downloaded and then last updated. Okay, so this is the right one. So there's something wrong with it. Just gonna put it out there right now. There's something wrong with it. Every time I installed it, I kept getting all kinds of script errors. Just constant script errors. So I uninstalled a lot of mods that I thought might be causing the problem. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think that just because of one reason, and that is the Benjamin Wives mod, which is supposed to be one of the better ones, because we're being forced, to use. Literally, the only thing good about it is the faces, but you can't do an overlay on them because they make the characters unique, which is great if you're on Skyrim LE or Special Edition. Great if you're on Special Edition, but you'll see here if we look at some of these pictures, they start to look pretty bad as we go down. And I'm gonna say, like, here you can see the red face thing going on. And you can see that there's different skins being used here, but I could not find any that looked this good for Skyrim Special Edition. I'm assuming these are actually from, all of these pictures are most likely from the regular, So yeah, when I look at this mod, there's the all-in-one, which you really don't need. There's the all-in-one that works for the Special Edition. High res skin for CBDE, high res skin for UMP. Does not look very good. When I tried it, it looked terrible. Just gonna point that out there, that it does not look very good in game. We're gonna actually look at that. Now I am using an EMB called Broody, which is probably the reason. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the progress. Not planning on doing a huge stream, but yeah. So what is it? This person here's skins are the best. They're the best skins you can get, seriously. But he doesn't have a universal one, as far as I can tell. Like when I go to install this, it doesn't have a universal. And I did want to go ahead and mention to you guys that basically, if you guys don't know, for the last 3 months, I used to have some guards and metal stuff up in here, and so they decided, because it's just cost too much money, to basically just give me dentures instead of doing that. So they've been slowly pulling all the teeth, because all this whole right side was all messed up. Seriously, just absolutely destroyed, skeletons. So anyway. So I had to get a surgery a long time ago, and so now today I'm getting used to having dentures, which ultimately saves the government, I'll say, money. But I would have rather have had screws. But the plate thing, there's a problem with that, and that is that you can get infected. You can get infected, and there's all kinds of things. So it's probably better just to have regular dentures. Seriously, it's easier. But it's gonna take me some getting used to tell you that. Like I said, they just weren't gonna cover it anymore. They're like, nah, sorry, you gotta pull the last teeth you got left. If you guys don't know, I fell when I hit the ground. It pushed all the teeth up into my cheekbone, basically. So my sinus cavity was all fucked up, and they had to redo it and put stuff. A good thing is they could do it from inside my mouth. There was no scars. You know what I mean? There was no scars on my face. Because they did it all from inside my mouth. So it's but, you know, lucky on that part. But, you know, them just putting in a thing and then letting the skin grow over the top of it was the way. It's the best way. And so they did it so that it has a grip, just like it would be. It would be like if I never had the accident, but I chose to not have teeth instead. So anyway, want to check chat. Sometimes it doesn't work. There we go. Working. Okay, so yeah. So I can't find any good skins for the Benjin wife that look good with the EMB I'm using. I've actually tried overlaying it twice and it has not worked. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I did some research and found out that, you know, this one says it's supposed to do body, face, and hair, the Benjin all-in-one, but it looks terrible to say that. I tried to go in and edit things myself, but it didn't work. There's something gone wrong. Go ahead and say something's not working right. So before we start, we're gonna need to run Four's new idle, just to make sure. I uninstalled some mods to try and fix some of the script errors, which I'm gonna go ahead and say that the OSEX one, there's definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and say that a lot of the mod authors, it seems to me, have just quit, and they're not even maintaining their mods. So you might be able to, you might even get a mod, but it may not work. Honestly, it may not work. which sucks, honestly. So 953 mods that are sorry, animations. So we also haven't really gone very far on trying to make, like, I would like to do better female animations and stuff because we're using it. I'm gonna have to look for those. So I thought in this, that's our goal today. The goal for this is to, one, show you guys what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and say that I would like to find a better mod than the Benjin wives. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys, seriously, that the Benjin wives just doesn't look good. I mean, seriously, I really do like the way that Rudy looks. It looks like, it makes it kind of look like it's for the console, and it is optimized and runs quite well. But I think we might want to try and find Bleak EMB or something like that. But I do like this mod. It's pretty good. Okay, so as far as this goes, we're done with that. So, yeah, like I said, we might end up just uninstalling. So that's the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do here. Is we're going to go ahead and I don't know what's going on here. Saying it can't find the plugin. So go ahead and switch to Skyrim. Switch on over. I think that hard drive is ready to take a dump. What's going on? Showing its age. Very old. Skyrim Special Edition switched over. Plugins are now showing up. You guys can see that I actually disabled. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and enable the ESP file, and we're going to go ahead and uninstall the all-in-one because it doesn't do anything. I thought it added skin textures and stuff, but all it does is just make the ESP just one. You still have all three downloaded, so why would you want to do it? There's no reason to have it. It says it's for body, face, and hair. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's literally, isn't doing anything for us. So we don't need that all-in-one. Yeah, it's just trying to find a skin replacer for this. It's actually quite difficult. I'll say when I looked up on the console, I could only find a couple of people, and this is one of the people that actually had a skin replacer for the entire Benjin wives, but he doesn't apparently have it. I'll show you guys what I mean. We're gonna go ahead and just click on this. Now I might have to. I think I'm gonna have to do this really quick. I kind of wish I had a blur screen thing going. I used to have one. Let me go ahead and do this. I just want to make sure that we're not going to see anything inappropriate. So what I can actually do is I can take and do this. just temporarily. So when it's on here, it doesn't actually say. There's no option for Benjin wives. There's only options for a couple of different races on here, which we don't actually have. Unfortunately, I don't know why it wouldn't be included in this pack. But I'm going to go ahead and just click on here and see what happens if I pick some stuff here. Yeah, even the body type hasn't been very good. Seriously, like if you try to make your character look muscular, it doesn't really look good. I'm going to go ahead and say whoever ported this over. Yeah. So I'm just going to cancel it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay, so let me undo this. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the overlays. That's weird. Oh, okay. That actually is right. Okay, so let's check out the game. Go ahead and show you guys what it looks like now. Now I'm going to go ahead and say from what you guys seen yesterday and what you're going to see, it is absolutely different. It's changed so much. So I found out some cool things. For instance, it actually says up here, if you set your shader cache to true in your EMB file, it will basically, the first time it loads, it will remember that and make it, better. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's still on your first load of the day. It seems like it takes a really long time to do it. It also causes my screen to shut off temporarily. And then, of course, if you don't let it load, it'll actually cause it to do a black screen. So something's not 100% correct here. Now, I have this thing limited to 300, but you don't really need to. So you guys are probably going to be shocked at how good it looks, I'm going to say. So after I did some stuff, I found, like I said, that it just literally was busted. The papyrus, whatever the hell it does, it messed everything up. Seriously, it was not good. It was not good. So yeah. Yeah, I will say that I have noticed that it loads relatively slow and stuff with this EMB for its first setting, but after that it's fine. So yeah, this is the character. I went ahead and added physics to this armor anyway, which is basically I just added booty physics basically. So we can use other armors, and I could show you guys some stuff that I've done, which I'm going to go ahead and change to a different one. So I basically got the same armor, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this did not come out this way. If you guys look at it, you can see that I literally had to hand mold this because my character obviously has assets that are bigger than normal. But I'm going to go ahead and say we have a couple of animations built in here. As I said before, if you look, it's literally just the regular CBVE skin, and it just does not look very good. Just does not look good. The skin doesn't look good. I don't think the characters look good. I'm going to go ahead and say I think my character looks much better. Oops. Do this. Do that. I will say one good thing about this. Whoa. Wow, when you start the sucker up, it lags you, huh? If this was Skyrim and I did that, it would take a while to reload. So I'm going to go ahead and say that if we take a look here, you can see that most characters, like the elderly, have their own body. So it's kind of unfortunate that somebody hasn't figured out a way to make it so it's not so provocative, because these two should be covered for sure. But if you guys take a look at the this mod, it makes things look super good. It's just like I said, that you're very limited unless you have some like really good modding abilities. Seriously, which I mean, I do have some modding abilities. Let's see what we got here. So let's see, we got Enhanced Blood. This is a new one. We're gonna need to get some other ones as well. So trying to recopy what I've already done is almost impossible from what I can tell. We do need to do a couple of saves here. I'm also going to go ahead and say that every mod I found, I had to either patch it or find someone that already patched it, which just sucks. But my character from my other one seems to work on here pretty well. I tried to make her look happy. It just doesn't work, so it's not worth it. Okay. So, if you guys can take a look, I don't know if you guys can see it yourself, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that when I look at this mod, it looks pretty good. It makes the characters look a little reddish. I could change it to a blacker color, but I think it's fine like this. So, right now we don't have sword sounds. You guys probably can't even hear it. I can hear some. These are some of them, but none of them make the sound. You don't even hear the sword being sheathed. So something is definitely busted when it comes to the sound. Like, I can hear my character jumping, but when it comes to everything else, it's not actually working very well. So I think that there is a mod we can install that fixes this. The funny part is, it's actually an adult mod that will fix a lot of the broken stuff on here, which I figured it out a while ago that a lot of the adult mods might add in a lot of extra animations and features. You can use those to do a whole bunch of stuff. Seriously. So yeah, if we find some of the characters, if you take a look at her body versus, like, her body is basically like my character. My character's like a damn giant, I swear. So if we take a look at Yosilda, for instance, she does not look, her skin doesn't look very good. It's not the same skin type as what I have. And so it's kind of screwed up. I'm tempted to just uninstall it and maybe try and find another one to replace it. Really unfortunate because it's my favorite one. Okay, so first thing we need to deal with is sound. And then there's a couple of armors that I want to change that don't really, suit us, I'll just say. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these. They're kind of revealing-ish, but they're not like crazy. So this is one of them that is basically supposed to be a redone version of the Thieves Guild. The thing I don't like about it is, one, you can't pick the body type that you want. It just uses whatever body type the guy had when he did it. So you're kind of screwed here. It does, however, have physics. It has physics going on, but it's not really my style, I'll just say. At least for that. So if we were to go to, say, mining clothes, they actually don't look... They look like the one from my old one. I will say that I actually do like the physics on here a little bit better than I do the original Skyrim, which is kind of trippy. But I'm not adjusting it. I'll just say that. I can make it look and feel a hell of a lot better. Anyway, so the regular ebony armor. Hey, what's up, Worth Watching? She's got a leg on her. Yeah, definitely does. So, the ebony armor, I mean, the one that's actually for the game. Uh, yeah, as you can see, is pretty. I would say it works. It works. I think it's okay. You know what I mean? I think it's okay. It doesn't have physics in the front, which makes perfect sense. So whoever did this did what I did with this one. So I added physics just to the butt, which makes huge sense to me, right? Big PP sense. Okay, we don't need these earrings and junk. But I will say, whenever we use these, it makes our character humongous looking, as you can see. It's not that she's huge; she's just about 7 inches, maybe even 12 inches taller, wearing them, which is insane if you think about that. She's like literally that's a giant to these people when you're wearing this armor. Now, I did install a mod to help us. It used to be called HDT physics and stuff. So I clicked on here on accident, but I did want to say that every mod I'm using can be used through this on Xbox. So if you actually own Skyrim Special Edition, you can make everything look as good. And if you follow some other guys' tutorials, you can actually put pretty much everything I have on your console. You just have to download a separate mod manager. I'm doing good because I'm not playing tanks today. That's probably the best thing going on for me. So yeah, well, this is actually the mod right here. I think where is it? It's actually called. I think this is it right here. Race menu HH. That's not it. Where's the high heel mod? Oh, this is it. Yeah. So there's no odd. It just says enable fix. I don't know what that does. Enable fixes for PC or for MPC. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just set. There's nothing you can do to change it. I don't even know why it's on. It says it fixes stuff, but like I said, it makes my character to where I almost need to shrink her. I mean, look at how much taller I am than this dude. Like literally six inches, maybe even a foot. Now, you guys can see there, if you take a look at that amulet, that I obviously had to adjust this to fit, which means it no longer has. Anyway, I'll just say you can do a lot of things, and we're gonna fix that here using Outfit and Body Slide Studio. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make it so that amulet actually sits there and kind of hides the fact that I didn't do a very good job of forming it to the old cans there. So let's go ahead and use our travel lantern. There we go. You guys would not believe how much of a pain in the ass it is to get that to work. Seriously, it's like the most realistic thing. I mean, who the hell is going to be walking around with a torch when you got lanterns? But I do like this EMB. I'm going to say that I think what's wrong with it for me, honestly, I'd say that I like the original Skyrim much better. It's just better. But I'm going to say, as far as looks go, this looks amazing. I mean, seriously, it's really light on my computer. Like I don't hear it, just woof, just going crazy. So something we could do to this if we don't want to. Do you see how she's hovering now? That's because she's not fixed. So if we were to turn it back on, but what I'm actually thinking of doing, because I think it makes my character just look like a damn giant, I think the best thing to do is to just put on the regular boots, but we would have to fix them, as you guys can see. We're gonna have to fix those suckers, so they don't look very good either. Apparently, I'm hovering all over. Let's move a little forward. Yeah, look at how big those are. Dang. Kick a hole in somebody. I think the other ones definitely look better. I just wish they were adjustable, because you can actually adjust it so your character is not so tall. Seriously. Let's see here. So if I also installed a mod that made it so instead of starting out in quests, which I mean does make sense to me. If you're playing the game all day, you don't want to have to click and go through system and then go and hit whatever quest you want. But there's a shortcut key to it. So you don't have to do this. You can actually, I don't remember what the shortcut key is, but we'll find it. But I do like to start out here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those fixes back on. So pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that somebody sold just the essential parts to a mod, probably redid a little bit of the code, and then sold it off as their own, which would make the mod author probably stop wanting to do mods. And that's exactly what I think has been going on. Like I said, I'm pretty poor, so doing that kind of stuff is very difficult for me. So yeah, anyway, everything seems to be fine on here. Disable icon colors, Sky 5, I don't know what this is, theme. Change the themes on this. Quantity menu, health button, unequip armor, control. Got. That's pretty cool. So this one shows us as you can pick different groups by using function keys if you want to. So you could just basically be like archery, fluty, so on, and that'll be cool. Let's see, you got a bit of light on the subject. Yeah. Group, ungroup, equip mode, advanced. Yeah, we don't need to worry about this. I don't even know. None of these have ever worked on the other version. So it's like on some hands it's great, and on the other hands I don't like it. But we're gonna need to get some more of these. We also need to fix the sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick save. Now, if I change my character in any way, it's going to recognize my character as now being a different one. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to do, is just basically exit the game. All right. And then we're going to take and fix that amulet before I forget. And then we're going to try and figure out something with the Benjen. I don't think we're going to find anything. I think I'm going to give that a break. I'm going to wait a couple days. I mean, they do look better, but I'm going to say I'm not really looking forward to having a follower that I don't think is up to scale. Seriously, with my own character, and it's definitely not up to scale. They definitely look good, but they don't look good with the CVBE original. I'm sure there's a mod out there that makes them look, great, but for me, it looks terrible. I would have to get some sort of HD replacer and then figure out how to replace each individual character's skin. I already know how to change the body types on there, but yeah. All right, so we open up Body Slide Outfit Studio, and so this is just Body Slide. And so if we open up Outfit Studio, we can then grab what we're looking for. So what I want to do is basically, we just need to basically create a new project. Doesn't really matter on here, but we do need to have a original to look at, to compare with. But we're going to just do this different. I'm just going to do that. Then we're going to go ahead and find our outfit. So it's usually under mesh, and we're just looking for DX. So DX is actually the Dark Knight armor, which is the one we're using. And so here's the amulet. You want to pick amulet number 1. 0 is the original, I think, and then 1 is the other one. So when we pick this, we should end up with... Whoa! That's not supposed to happen. There we go. So we have the... I didn't know this was going to come with the CBB body. I'm going to have to block that out, blur it like I did the other one. So what we actually want to do is we just want to import. We're going to go ahead and import. We're going to import the, let's see, it would be shorts. we're going to import the shorts number 0. And we're going to want to delete it after we're done, molding this to it. Because as you can see, well, actually, this one's not right, actually. This isn't the right one. Let me try and delete this. You got a bit of light on the situation and you put lol. Yeah, everything. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say that if you actually were to look, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say that this character actually has a Libya, if you know what I'm talking about. Seriously. Like, look at some of the slides on here. Let's just go ahead and go down here. So, yeah, you can adjust a lot of things on this. Just going to go ahead and say. So this is not my adjusted character skin. So we're going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to do it again. We're going to find the actual correct armor. So let me go ahead and do this again. This time we're going to try not to show the nude character, which is... It shouldn't be a thing if you ask me. I mean, what I mean is I like that, but I just don't think that it's... I don't think it's dirty or I think the female body's like a painting to me. I think obviously there's some freaks out there that would probably take that to the next level, but I'd say that I probably wouldn't get in as much trouble as if I was in Europe. I'll say that right now. Okay, so we want to do a new project, and we this time we're going to go ahead and load the armor we want, which should be the number 1 here, but it could be number 0. So I'm going to check that. Let's try number 0. Go ahead and go next, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the amulet 0 and see what's up here. Okay, so it did not add in the other one, but we got, apparently this is the only stuff that goes with the amulet, so we're going to have to import. So I could technically add in all of these bones, but we don't need them. You don't actually need those, so one of these has got to go. I'm going to go ahead and say that the CBBE can go, but we're going to leave it right now. We just want to mold this to our character. So I don't know if this is the right one. Let's go ahead and import. It's got to be the wrong one. So we're going to import a NIF file. And instead of grabbing... I'm going to go ahead and grab the shorts number 1. Yeah, there we go. So this is the one, it's number 1 is the actual one. So you can see that this is how it's supposed to look. You can clearly see that's not what it's doing. So we're going to need to mold it. We need to mold it to the plate. So all we need to do is basically go to... click on amulet, and then we can grab the mesh decrease or increase. So what I'm going to go ahead and do first is I'll say that if this isn't actually here, you can see that it actually looks pretty good, but when we seen it, it was like hovering off the chest quite high. It's in the wrong place. So when we pick the amulet, we're going to go ahead and do an increase mesh. So what we're going to do is just do this. I'll show you. See what I'm doing? We're just bringing it just to the surface slightly. Right? We don't need it to be... there's no physics, so this isn't going to clip. And then we might need to decrease the mesh here. So one of the weirdest things about this is that if you do one side, does the other it equal? We can kind of make it kind of hang inward, and then we're going to leave that just dangling like that precariously. I tried to adjust this, and it's just like literally turns it into a bow. I don't know how to get this to go other than to just basically go right here. It starts to bend it. If you look, as soon as I clicked on it, it bent it. So there's no real way to get this to be right. So now that we have the amulet, where we want it to. I'm going to go ahead and close the CVVE body. And then this should look a hell of a lot better now on the character. We had to hand mold this armor. So now we just got to delete everything. We need to just delete this. I actually need to make sure that there isn't another CVV outfit. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. So we only need the skin and amulet. We're going to go ahead and just hit delete. Like that. I actually can go ahead and just delete everything here all at once, I think. We don't really need it. We just need the amulet and the body. We just wanted it to mold it. So let's go ahead and hit delete. And so we should just be left with the body and the amulet that should now be formed. So now we can go ahead and just hit export. We want to export. This back onto amulets. So I'm assuming that we would probably want to do it number 1. So we want to replace the amulet number 1. And it should now look better in the game. We should see it, and it should fit better. So that's probably our first fix. So go ahead and close. We didn't add any physics or bone structures or mesh. So it's just literally we just use the existing mesh to better fit it, because honestly the outfit studio on here, it just isn't doing credit to seriously, like it literally just made the chest plate just flat, and it was like, I was like, oh, that looks terrible. So I had to hand mold it myself, so which is fine, or I should say digitally mold it. Okay, so next thing we want to do is fix the sound, which obviously I did download a sound mod that's supposed to replace the sound. I just gotta find it. And like I said, we uninstalled a lot of stuff we don't need. We don't need the KS hairstyle, because none of these are correct. They're also very old. We don't need the OSA or any of these. There's a couple mods I have that need the papyrus utility. So let's keep going. I might have already installed it, which kind of scares me. That means the sound's screwed up. Trees only version. I guess I would look under sounds and stuff. So maybe I didn't download it. I just thought I downloaded it. Let's see here. I'm not feeling so good all of a sudden. User interface, utilities, visual graphics. You would want to go for animation, audio, and here it is. So immersive sounds isn't actually working. We installed it, and yet I still cannot hear the weapons. I'm gonna go ahead and go to their site and see if there's something I need to do in the installation of this. As of 2.0, the mod requires Dawn Guard, which we have on that. Immersive. It says this is a something version of just the weaponry changes from immersive sound content. Okay, so we're gonna want to get that. It's obvious that what we're using right now is not. I mean, I can hear some sword sounds, but I'm not hearing all of them. So let's go ahead and just download this. Go ahead and do slow download. There we go. It's downloading. Go ahead and move this back over here, and then it's as soon as it's done, we should be able to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that since we're waiting for this, we can go ahead and switch over to Skyrim and look at there's a couple of mods I want to get, including this one. Yeah. Let's see here, Apache hair. I wish I could get these to work. I just couldn't get them to work though. What's this here? This was an awesome mod. I should show you guys it's hella cool. Beard of Power. It gives them like super realistic beards, which you think they would have added that in a long time ago, but okay. It's weird. This shouldn't be installed. All-in-one binging shouldn't even be installed. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see here. It actually starts with a V, the mod. So let me find it. We'll find the other version of it. So it's actually called there it is. Violins. That's what it's called. We just need to find the SE version of it. It just basically gives you better kill moves and stuff. So let's go ahead and go back on over to Special Edition. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this mod installer. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there right now. There's a lot of issues with it. But it's fine. I mean, it's all good. Right. Go ahead and get this one. It says we need the J. We have it. It's actually here under J. Let's see. J. That means I have to install this. Let me go ahead and install it. I think it's called J container SE. I hope it doesn't give us any script problems. I was just getting literally every 5 minutes. I was getting it. So go ahead and hit install. Immersive Sounds Conundrum for Special Edition. It's most likely going to want to overwrite the other one, which means we're going to have to get rid of it. I'm pretty sure though it's going to be better. Main files required. Yeah. So we can then pick the sounds we want to do. Extra bloody. I'm going to say I guess we want to go for smooth equip. Semi-smooth. I think smooth equip sounds good. Fantasy or high fantasy. Shorter arrow whistle. Realistic playing. Fantasy. I'll go ahead and say let's do that. Says bow cool option. I'm gonna go ahead and change it. High fantasy. Let's see. We want the extra whatever kill move sounds. So that actually is what we're installing. I think that's what we're installing. Extra gory kill move sounds. I don't think I have that. Smooth weapon swings. Silent arrow projectile. I do not have that. Extra weaponry options. It says makes the melee sounds during kill moves. I guess we could probably have these. They're not. It doesn't say it requires a mod, so it should give us a pretty cool thing. High fantasy. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think this is okay. Creature options. Yeah. Hey, why not? Make our scrim sound a little better here. High fantasy. More realistic heavy armor. Oh, that's nice. Oblivion skull up sound. I don't think we need that. Dungeon ambience. Yeah, that'll be cool. Replaces default. Do that. Silent weapon enchant. I don't think we need that. Left-handed. Silent sneak attack. I guess maybe these would probably sound better. Silent weapon enchant. I'm assuming when you do it, it doesn't make the using sound. But I kind of want to know that. I don't think we want any of these silent ones. think we're gonna do that. All right, so these are compatibility patches, so we got to check to make sure that we don't have any of these. So weapons and armor fix, remade. We don't have that. Clothing cutter, Morrow loot or whatever. Deadly spells, enhanced blood texture. We do have that one. Yeah. None of the other ones we have though. We don't have Requiem. We don't have any of those. We're good. If there is something wrong, it'll say something. So one of these says unknown download. Sorry, was unable to identify archive mod. Okay, let's close that. Dismiss it. We have some conflict. I'm going to go ahead and say it's most likely with the immersive sword sin. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we want this to come before, like it says on here. We're going to uninstall it, so we don't really even need to do it, but we do want to deploy it first. I don't know if we need both of them, but I'm going to go ahead and say I have a feeling I'm going to need to do a patch fix for it, which seems like everything I've used on here requires to either me to be able to remake the entire mod myself or something like that. All right, I'm going to step away for 1 second, and I will be right back.
Oh, I wasn't waiting for you, wasn't waiting for you. Yeah, I was just wasting all my time living without you, time living without you. Yeah, like a rocket on a planet, that's how I feel. You're so gorgeous and you know it, you can't be real. And you use it to confuse me, but in the best ways. You make my day. Baby, keep loving, keep loving me just like you do it, like you do it, like you hit don't live, so we keep growing just like we do it, like you do it, like you.
All right, back. Let me know if that music is too loud. Okay, so we installed. Go ahead and go here. Sound. What is sound on here? I like passive audio music. Okay, so I don't think we need this anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and disable it. Disable. We shouldn't need it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to find another solution to fixing the game sound. I'm gonna say, Skyrim Special Edition. Sword. Whoa. Okay, so this is what I found so far here. Combat sound disappearing after modding. Character not making any sound. Blah, blah. This is back in 2016. Let's see. After hours of testing and reading and stumbling upon a post on a stream, go ahead and open this up. Unofficial Skyrim patch. So we already have the unofficial Skyrim patch, so I don't know. It should actually be fine. we have it installed. I mean, we could reinstall it. So it says he came across it, and it says basically Skyrim data unofficial legendary patch, and remove the line that says max sound. Okay. So I need to go to it's a patch INI file, which most likely means it's in the game directory. So we should be looking for patch on here. Say patch. No. Skyrim specialist. Maybe it's in data. Let's see if he actually has more descriptions than that. Skyrim data unofficial patch legendary. Okay, so we have to go to. I'm not actually seeing what he's talking about here. You got Skyrim data and an unofficial patch. I don't even see unofficial on here. There we go. Unofficial patch. Should be this file right here. So we basically, he says here that what he had to do to get the sound to work is basically go to Skyrim data folder and patch and remove the line that says this. Okay, so we just need to remove this line. Control S. And we could always just reinstall this, uninstall if it doesn't work, and reinstall it if we need to. I'm going to go ahead and keep this as a. If it doesn't work, we're going to want to add it back, because who knows what it does. But there's a lot of these bug fix tweaks that people just haven't bothered to fix, and I don't understand why you would do that. Like I said, I really think that modding is going to Skyrim for PC, the original, and then everything else is coming over here, and it's pretty much because of the way they set it up. I mean, I think they wanted to make some money. You know what I mean? They wanted to make some money off their most popular game. You know, wanted to make that money. Came at a heavy price, though, as far as I can tell. All right. So if you guys remember, it took a really long time to load up the game before. It should be almost twice as fast, but I've enabled the shader cache true, and it's already set to enable shader cache, so it should be relatively fast. One of the things that trips me out is the fact that as far as VSync goes, if I hit enable VSync and then we were to do what my VSync is 144, right, and I hit say uncheck the limiter, well, I literally turned off this myself, and it is not working. But so it says our FPS was set to 3. So let's go ahead and do 144. What the heck? I guess we have to manually do it. Yeah, look at that. It won't let me go past 3. The heck? Let's try 60, see what happens. This is something in frames. Force VSync. I don't know what the heck this is. I know that when we had it enabled, drops our frame rate down significantly. Let's try 1. It's up to 70. Let's try 0. There we go. That's what we want right there. We want 144. So I've already did a patch. It's called Havoc. And what it does is it just basically makes it so the game engine will slow down. So apparently when they built this game, they tied the physics to the frame rate. So the physics, like say water running and stuff, will increase speed the higher the frame rate. So if you don't put this code in there, in the INI file, you get screwed. Kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, we're all set. Well, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna just make sure everything's good. Yeah. I wish you guys could hear the damn music. Copyrighted all the hell though. Alright. I think we should see either some stuff flying off crazy off the hinges. So immersive sounds and something weaponry enhanced patch. ESP is missing. Okay. Makes sense. So yeah, if you guys take a look at this mod, it really does add this. I don't even know what it is, honestly. It adds something to this game that you don't get from the other one. But I'm actually not sure what, because I'm not a big modder of Skyrim Special Edition. You know, I'm literally just trying to copy what I have already. But as far as frame rate goes, we should be looking at like 144 hertz. Let me see if I tab out. That means hold Alt and Tab, and see what happens when I. Yeah, my screen went black. Yeah, my screen went black. That sucks. So frame rate does look like it's running lower. Let's try this. We'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and do the engine. Let's say not force VC. We should have seen a huge difference there. Yeah, we should have 0 VSync going on, and I should probably turn off the limiter as well. Check limiter, turn off limiter. Performance, speed hack, shader cache enabled. Yeah, okay. So there should be no limits to our FPS now. So it's apparently still up pretty down pretty low, but we're gonna go ahead and just leave it as we had it before. It's unfortunate that we can't use some stuff. It's okay though. It looks fine. I mean, it's Skyrim. This actually runs. Okay. I can definitely. No sword sound. No sheathing sound. So definitely the sound thing did not work. Oh, it worked. But it doesn't work when you put it back. Walking sounds better. So when you just jump, there's no sound. When you walk, there's no sound. I don't hear my footsteps. Let me try going to the actual sound. And see if any of this stuff's off. Master sound's low. Well, because this is how they have it set up, but... We'll leave it that way, but I don't hear anything. Like I said, most stuff is pretty quiet. Why would the voices be lower? Footsteps. Why would those be lower than effects? Music should definitely be half volume. horse steps. And I would say music should definitely be low. I can hear him walking, but you guys can see the amulet looks a little bit better, huh? I mean, it's not like super better. Did we lose our butt physics? We did not. We got that booty, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's. It looks really good. I'm gonna say that the character, though, herself, is my old character, but does not look anything like it would on the regular Skyrim. So I don't know what's going on there. We could mess with some stuff. I'm only, I don't know, a damn giant, it looks like. So things we could do is actually make the character shorter. So that way, it you know, but, I mean, hey, she is the Dopa King, so who cares if she's like 5'5" or 6'5", huh? Yeah, no she found. Let's go ahead and just exit and see if we can fix it. I'm pretty sure that it's that this line of code had nothing to do with it. If anything, it's probably going to help us to fix it. I think that this limit here, sound cache, I don't know what would cause that to be limited, but we could also double it, which might be the better way to go. So let's see here. If we had 1024 times 6 equals 6,144. So 6,144. So we'll just increase the size of it, of the cache, to a higher one, and then it says actor visibility, whatever. We'll leave this open, and then I'm gonna try and find another fix for this. Yeah, apparently, let me see if maybe the mod author for this as well. So we also have violins, which we do have, and I do want to install it. So where is it? Here. It said it was an unknown download. That's not good. So if we go to downloads, yeah, it said it was an unknown. Let's try downloading it again. Apparently, it did not download properly or something. It just said unknown. So if I go to the mod author of Immersive Sounds, where we're waiting for this to download, let's go ahead and install it. Right, I'm going to go ahead and say we probably want to go full on this. Profile system, I don't know what this is. Script, I'm going to say we should probably have an archive. Okay. Mod. See if it has any issues. There are no issues. Okay, so immersive sounds. Let's see if the mod author has any notes. Maybe we're supposed to change something in the im files. So first off, introduction requirements. Require both Vanguard and Dragonborn. No, I will not make blah. Foley, weapons, magic, creation. Add just a vanilla sound. Add ability performance. Frequently asked questions. Do not see installation here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't know what's up, but got a bunch of different sound mods, but ours aren't even working. So Skyrim Special Edition. I'm just gonna say sword sound's not working. Go ahead and try YouTube. Immersive sound weapon. Okay, so pretty much nothing right. So I guess we could try putting in the whole thing. So Skyrim SE should be more than enough demonstration and how to fix. All right, let me see here. So he's saying so. Let's see, sound control panel. We actually just want to do yeah. This is actually a shortcut to what he's looking at. I think. So we would want to go. He's basically saying you pick whatever one you're using. I would say this is the one I'm using. I'm going to go to configure. And it's configured to the correct one. Okay. This guy's tripping. That's all I can say. Cancel. We're going to go to speakers and see if those ones are actually set wrong. He's saying this is what it is, but I don't think that's right. Configure speakers. Yeah, ours is set to stereo. Yeah. It's set to stereo, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's set up right. That is not the problem. So whatever the problem this guy's having is not the one we're having. No sound bugs. Bug fix. Skyrim though. Doesn't say Skyrim SE. How to fix Steam games have no sound problem with Windows. Common modding Skyrim Special Edition error fix with Vortex mod manager support. It just says error fix. It's an error fix. It's not a sound fix. This is what we're trying to use, but we're not getting that. We're not getting that at all. No sound bug fix 2020. Hello people, I am blah blah blah. Willy Wonka. Data folder. Get a microphone, bro. Okay, so he's got sound. Sound Bethesda placeholder. Okay. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you an easy fix Skyrim sound effects bug, mainly for Windows 10 boot. Whatever. First, you're gonna want to download this software here. Link in the description. Next, you will want to go to your Skyrim directory, then go to data, find the sound file. I'm using a placeholder as a move it into the USB flash drive. Why would you need to use it into the USB flash drive? Are you telling me that the sound file is actually corrupted? Move to a USB flash drive. Once it's moved, right click. Inkley source. I think that this might be correct, but I have no idea. It sounds like you got to use a program to fix it, which means it's going to break again, most likely. Hey guys, so the issue seems to be mostly effects. Though having Windows Boot Camp on a Mac, I know it fixes that issue. It may work on others, but yeah, that would have been nice to put for Mac on here. That'd probably be the right thing. No sound at all fixed. We have sound, we just don't have some sword sounds working. Sword problem. Oh, that's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Oh, that was funny. Skyrim mod feature immersive sound weaponry. Okay. Well, we're not gonna find the fix here. We're just gonna go ahead and say we're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to search Google, but I'm gonna say we haven't been able to do it. Certain sounds not working. Sounds like our problem. I had this problem before, but downloading this mod, the sound mod, fixed it last time. So we're not getting that. We got some stuff working, but weapons and footsteps, etc. Go to Skyrim root folder where tests at its DirectX folder and run the XDX called DNX. Sorry, quote was wrong. Reply. What? I actually just tried this yesterday. Didn't fix the issue. Okay. Good luck. Good luck for me. This fixed it. Third one. So don't need. Damn, man, that guy's spelling's terrible. You might want to try making Skyrim vanilla again and using Nexus Mod Manager to disable all of your mods. Then do mod organizer. It's not the mod that's self doing it. This is an old. It's very old from 2016. I'm pretty sure this is a common error we've been having. No weapons, wings, sheath, swords, without C installed. Now we're not installed on the C drive, which is actually, I do remember that being an issue. I wonder how you fix it. I have never installed a game on the C drive. The game save and some small configuration files are automatically there because the user blah 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 blah. The instructions in steps a blah 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 maintain the need different automatically in the game and the program file blah blah blah. Or any folder recommended blah, blah, installing just one drives blah restricted by yeah, this is old too, 2016. None of these are actually current. Kind of funny. Nothing from the mod author. Nothing from the mod author. Maybe we should try something more recent, like 2020. I know we clicked on this, but I'm trying to install some mods, and whenever I do, certain combat sounds disappear. I just reinstall the game now. I want to try it again, and the mods I'm going to install here. I'm going to install them in order. Solved. After hours, he went across this thing, and it said to just remove this, and it should work. Which we clearly seen it didn't work. So we did change it though. We changed it to a higher level. So we might need to put something else with this cache. I don't think that's the problem. I'm not sure why yours is disappearing, but if it keeps happening, try to install a sound mod that changes the combat sound. Will sound better. Possible fix your problem. I tried installing Skyrim sound overhaul, but I removed it since I thought it was a problem. Just installed these unofficial Skyrim patch, unofficial high resolution patch, and the Sky UI that the combat fresh install combat sounds are gone. It seems weird that deleting that fix would help. As far as I understand, the fix flushes the audio cache more frequently, so the sounds don't get stuck playing for with the wrong blah blah blah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't know why that guy's was like that, but I'm going to say that we're having the same problem. We also installed the mod, and the only fix I can think of is actually moving it to the hard drive, the C drive, which I'm going to go ahead and say I don't have the space to put that on there, so we couldn't do it. Let's see here. Here's some different ones. Steam community. Back to your Skyrim data folder. Right click. See here. Okay, Skyrim no sounds effects fix. See what's up. Okay, first download and install IVIICHAELxx extension, which can be found here. IVIICHAELxx extension. IVIICHAELxx extension, we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, that was weird, I had to do that. IVIICHAELxx extension. Navigate to your Skyrim data folder and look for the line name sound DSA. Copy the file and paste it anywhere in your main drive. Okay. We want to go to where our game is located here. data, and that Skyrim data folder. And then we want to go to the Bethesda Sounder. Is that what it was? It says Sounds BSA. Under S here, Sounds. So it should be here somewhere. I don't see it. Skyrim. There it is. It actually says Skyrim sounds. I don't know what this is. It's just to copy this. Copy. It says it actually says Skyrim/sound Bethesda. Copy this file and paste it somewhere on your main drive. So that would be in here. Paste it. Wow, that's gigabytes of stuff. Okay. Delete the sound VSA from your folder. I'm going to go ahead and copy it actually. And we're going to go ahead and put it. We'll just put it in a new folder. Just for now. Okay. So, do we have the other thing downloaded yet? Okay. Assuming we just install this. Doesn't really matter where. I'm gonna go ahead and say that install it. To make installer active, Explorer XDX must be restarted. Press yes, no. Explorer needs to be restarted? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. It just means your browser, basically. Okay. So, looks like it's good. We'll go ahead and close it. And then we'll uninstall it after. So it says, delete the one from our folder. Oh, it meant like Explorer needed to be closed. So we're going to go ahead and just go back to here, data, and then Skyrim. Skyrim sounds. There we go. Skyrim sounds. And he's saying to delete it. We'll go ahead and delete it. Okay, delete the BS from whatever. Go back to where you copied it, the sound file on your main drive, and right click on it, and you should see an option that says pink. Okay, let's do that. Move this stuff out of the way. Okay, don't need that open. Okay. So this thing right here, we should be able to pick pink source. Okay, not seeing anything happening. Let's go ahead and close that. Okay, we can go ahead. All right, let's check this out. So go back to where you copied your Bethesda on your main drive. Right click on it. You should see an option for pink drive. Click that. Go back to Skyrim. Data. Right click anywhere and choose drop as. Okay. You see. So basically, what he's saying is that by link creation, we'll go ahead and copy this. Go to Skyrim. What I'm actually thinking is that this is probably something they added into the game, so that you'd have to put it on your main drive or some garbage. You'd have to like sacrifice one for the other, I'm assuming. Data. And then he says basically delete it. Go back to data folder, right click anywhere. click anywhere. Let's see. Okay, I think I actually have to do this. I have to click on this. I have to go ink source, right click in here, and then drop. It says drop. Okay, right click anywhere and just put drop as. So right click anywhere and choose drop as, and then symbolic link. You will see your sound file with a shortcut symbol. You know it works when you do. Okay, sound file with a shortcut symbol. Skyrim. I don't even see the sound on here. Skyrim's sound file shortcut. I'm not seeing it. I'm assuming this has to be on the hard drive in order for it to actually work properly. That's what I'm assuming. I don't see any shortcut. I do see sounds here though with a shortcut. Okay, so it worked. So what I'm getting from this is that this program, if I was to take it, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know exactly how this is working here, honestly. What it's actually doing is it's putting it on your system drive, which is where it needs to be in order to function properly, which is what's causing all the problems to begin with. So I'm assuming this is the fix. So I'm thinking I don't want it here. But what I'm actually thinking is, where could I store it where it wouldn't get messed up? So I'm actually thinking that if we go to C drive, there's no folders here other than to say, for instance, if I was to drop it right here, you'll need to provide administrative provision. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put it in here on my C drive just forever. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go ahead and pick link source. And then we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go to the data file. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a new one, drop, drag and drop. It should replace Skyrim sound. Skyrim sound symbolically. Okay, I think I need to get rid of both of them. Let's go ahead and just delete those. We'll go to where I have it because it's not going to get deleted here. So if I go ahead and do the same thing, click on it, right click, and then do pink source. And we go ahead and do drop symbiotic link. Shell extension. Now, one of the biggest problems is if I have to keep this program installed, as soon as I uninstall it's going to break it. So, see. So, Skyrim. And we should see the patch there. So there's the patch. So let's actually see if it actually works. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to hear it because every time it plays a song, I would get a copyright, which I can't reverse. Unfortunately. Alright, worth watching. I appreciate you coming by, man. I don't even normally stream today. I just thought I would do something, you know? Yeah, something I noticed was usually it makes a clicking noise when you go back and forth, but that's only for Fallout. So I have a feeling as soon as I uninstall this, it's going to take that symbiotic link, which means you have to keep this installed on your hard drive, which would be stupid. But I could also put it there and then I could basically put it in a different location, but I can hear music. But I'm pretty sure the symbiotic link that we did was we just tied it so that it thinks that it's on the hard drive Oh yeah, it ain't even working. It only works sometimes. It works like every other time. So I'm gonna go ahead and say what we could do. Check this. We're just gonna quit. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm pretty sure that the symbiotic link thing isn't gonna work. And I don't think that we should have changed that other folder. We're gonna go ahead and go back to Skyrim directory. Yeah. Skyrim directory. And we're gonna wanna the patch file. Right? Patch. This definitely did not fix the problem. So we want to go to the unofficial patch. And we want to change this back to 4,000. So it was actually set at, I'm going to try and delete it again before we do it, but I'm pretty sure it was times 4. So that should be the right number there. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we could just set this to nothing and see what happens with this. Who knows what the hell it'll do. We'll go ahead and try it again. And then I'm going to switch it back. It says to just delete the entire line, which he said makes it check the sound more frequently. And so since it's not working every time, it makes me think that that's probably what is actually going on. Is that's why it's not working, is because when I'm actually clicking it, it's not detecting it for some strange reason. But I do think that link thing, we don't need it. I think it's completely pointless, in my opinion. Yeah, crazy. All this just to get the sound to work. You know? That was weird. For a second there, I heard the music go, oh, like that. No sound at all. Yeah, it takes it a while to recognize, honestly. It takes it a while to recognize. Yeah, it takes it a while to recognize. We got violins working. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit after we save. That is some strange stuff. Strange, I'm gonna say. So, I don't know. I mean, we're going to try it with it now. Back to the original size. Control S. I'll try that, and then I'll delete the entire line and we'll see if it actually fixes it. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't think that link thing is going to help anything, and it didn't help anything. So I'm going to go ahead and say we should definitely take this and we'll just copy it. We're going to go ahead and put it back onto the drive. I mean, there's no reason to have the that symbiotic link, especially since it's not really working. But I will say the drive we're located on could be the actual problem, is that it's actually going bad, from what I can tell. Go ahead and just paste it back. Replace sound file. So it says here, it looks like it actually just recreated it. But this one says something else about it. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I'm going to go ahead and replace it with this. With the regular sound file. Pretty sure we don't need that link thing. It should work if the problem was moving at the drive. But I think something else would have to be moved as well. I don't think that that's going to help us at all. I do think that the sound being updated more frequently sounds like something we would want. So this is the cache. I don't know what it means, but we're just going to leave it right now. And I'm going to go ahead and take C drive. We're going to delete the sound file off of here. We're going to go ahead and just delete it. No reason to have it. And we're going to go ahead and take and uninstall that program before we forget. There's no reason to have it. I forget the name of it though. Go ahead and check our downloads real quick. It's called Hardly. Under H. Should be like right here, H. Hardly. Oh, there it is. Link shell. So it's under L. I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall this link shell. Please close the program process before deinstall setting sync host. We should do an ignore, but I'm going to go ahead and say that it's most likely easier to take task manager and just do this. Just hit end task. Oh, that's the wrong task we ended. Let's try it again. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to uninstallish. Uninstall, and it's under link. It's probably almost like ransomware, this stuff. When you hit uninstall, right, it's going to say, oh, please stop the program from working. Right? So, setting sync host XEX. We need to find that. Might even be in the thing here. No, that's not in here. Setting host. So, setting. SET, SEV. Service host. So, setting host XEX. So, I would assume that when you click on something that it should actually, like when you right click the folder, like if I do this, you can see that this thing's here, right? So please close the following process before deinstallation settings. So it's kind of like saying, you know, if you do it without it, we hit ignore, it gives you the option to maybe leave fragments of this. So we're going to go ahead and find this really quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and find it. So the easiest way is to go here. We can actually find it here as well. I think we should probably find it here first. We just need to find it probably under L. Under link. Most likely. I've never seen this. Start, stop, restart, elephant. What the hell is this? I don't know what that was. Let's try it again. I've never seen that before. That was it. Nope. We're going to go ahead and hit ignore. There we go. Show details. Completed anyway. It's fine with me. When we restart the computer, we can find... So, mod installer PC. Go to details. Okay, that must be Vortex. Okay, I think we got rid of it. I'm sure it left some residue on here though. But Yeah, I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna make a difference. Seriously, I think that what we're getting is because it's not on the drive. And I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure we would have to basically install it onto the C drive and then move it from that folder to the drive we want, and leave it attached basically the entire folder. There's got to be a better fix because I mean, obviously people are modding this game, so I can't imagine them doing this. You know what I mean? So yeah, it does sound like what we're going to end up running into is the same problem. I had this exact same problem with Skyrim, except for it wouldn't allow me to do certain mods. It would say something was actually wrong, and it would say you couldn't do the mod, and because it needed to be on the C drive. Six 26. So I got 1/2 hour, and then it's my family night. So I'm gonna be jumping off here. I want to go ahead and show you guys where we are. You guys can get kind of a look at the Rudy EMB and how much it makes the game look so much different. Seriously. Very weird. It's not working quite as much since we got rid of that thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're gonna try deleting that line again. And see if we can get the sound to work. I don't know what the heck. The mod should fix it. Any problems we had should be fixed. It is possible that the only file we were actually touching or modding or even messing with is the only file you don't want to do. You know what I mean? I think it's very weird that this thing blacks my screen it's definitely supposed to be running at the same speed. It's supposed to be running at the same speed. This thing is supposed to be running at the same speed as I have VSync on. But maybe I need to turn it off in the actual game settings, I'm assuming.
Girl, you know you make my heart throb. Here goes something just like this. Don't fall in love with me, baby. I saw you starring in my dreams lately. Don't tell me with this bad behavior. Save me your pretty savior. A faded love story. Don't fall in love with me. Don't fall in love. My love for you is growing stronger.
It is working.
Cannot dismiss you anymore.
Sometimes it doesn't though.
Oh damn, I think I'm gonna fall. I'm falling for you, darling. You come me closer now. Your eyes are truly something. True love I know I found. Finally think I'm right to think my thoughts out loud. Don't fall in love with me, baby. I saw you starring in my dreams lately. Don't tell me with this bad behavior. Save me your
I wonder if without the line, if it's doing it and it's working. I mean, it works sometimes, not every time. Go ahead and hit. Just quick.
it's so real. I feel it so true. I know you want me. You know
Yeah, so this definitely didn't work.
I'm falling for you, darling. You come me closer now. Your eyes are truly something. I think I'm
Yeah, this guy probably commented on his own thing. Glad to know this helped at least one person. I found this mostly solved my issue, but I still have no combat sound as grunt when hit, blah blah blah. Just very helpful. I did everything in order. If it didn't work, this is the final thing I could have done. Must just be my luck. Now you just need to stick it onto the C drive is all you need to do. That's literally all that's going on with it. Seriously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that's missing. Okay, let me check my history really quick, and we'll go back to the the video. Don't need link shell extension sounds. Combat sound disappearing modding. One of these has the actual one where they were telling me to delete this code. I'm actually thinking if we mess with it, like if I stick a 0 next to it, it'll probably be faster than just removing the entire line. I think I might have actually saved it. Did I save it? No, that's not the right one. Didn't I save the sound file somewhere? That's where I saved one. The sound or this audio for the patch. You could always just uninstall, and then reinstall the mod. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that said deleting that. What fixed? Oh, that's what we want to do. We want to find the one where he says solve. Yeah, this guy. So he's saying if you remove this from it, that it would fix the problem. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think you just basically hit 0 in it. I think it will actually work better. Or maybe even make the number bigger. But yeah, this is says there's no issue with it. I don't actually know why we can't find a solution to this tonight. Kind of upsets me. I really want to know. I mean, I haven't checked the sound, but if this is actually the problem that you actually have to have it on your C drive, what a joke. You know what I mean? I will say that is why I have my Skyrim on my C drive. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it there. I'd have it on another drive, but it doesn't work properly. And apparently, neither did this. So, there's got to be some sort of solution to it. I'm thinking maybe if we do I would think this one. Do this. So we'll do special. We'll do the whole thing. Sound not working. Update your drivers. Yeah, it's the game. If you literally put it on the C drive, it'll just start functioning like there was no problem. But why would you have to do that? And there's got to be a workaround. These are all really old. Let's see if we can find something on the YouTube there. Sound audio issues demonstration. Skyrim no sound bug fix. These are all the ones we've seen before. How to fix. Steam games have no sound problem. Might actually be worth looking at. Fix Steam games. I actually have my Steam location directory right here. So he's saying, this guy's saying if you want to fix all the sounds, you basically need to run Steam as administrator. That would actually make a lot of sense, honestly. So we could then, close down it, start it back up. Pretty sure that it already runs as an administrator. Windows is currently running Steam in a window compatibility mode. We need to put that 4,000 back here, because I'm pretty sure that's only a partial fix. 1,024 times 4 equals... that. Okay, continue. This may or may not help us. We'll see. Okay, so it's saying here that we need to go to library, go to the game that we're having a problem with. Elder Scrolls Special Edition, go to properties. Okay, so this is actually not going to work for us because we don't run this game stock. But it does seem like a logical thing, which means you go to, yeah, he's basically, he kind of took the long way around. You don't really need to do all that, honestly. You could basically, so all I'd really have to do is make sure that when I start it, it should already be set to that. So here, the folder that we would need to be ran as administrator would be technically the Skyrim launcher folder, so, or the exe. So if we were to take this, go to properties, and then make it run as administrator, which is what it's saying we need to do, we would also need to make sure that this one is too. Let's see, run as administrator. We'll try both and see what happens. I don't know if this guy is technically full of it. We'll see here if that actually does it, because I do know that this could also be a drive issue, meaning that I need to give the drive more permission and so on. But so it may not even launch. Seriously, because it might ask me to run it as administrator. But we'll see if this gets fixed here. Right. I don't think this will fix it, but I think just running everything in administrative mode isn't. It might be a fix for some games, but it's not going to be a fix for this one. It's possible, you know? Yeah, it's only working sometimes. It doesn't register the first one, but it registers the second one. That didn't help. That didn't help one bit. I don't think I kind of figured that wouldn't help anyway. I just thought, hey, give it a shot. Yeah, he wants you to actually verify the game as well. Okay, so did this uh, program work correctly? Yes, it did. So let me go ahead and see. I might have clicked the wrong run as administrator. I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I definitely don't think that this one needs to be ran as administrator. 100% sure. Yeah, but that one might. It runs anyway. It's supposed to. I mean, it doesn't have to. But I mean, maybe it'll make things work a little better. I don't know. So there's one more thing we could try to fix the sound, which is that thing we were looking at before, which is under data, and then we go to that patch. So if we go to the sound patch here, I'm actually thinking if we were to do like the maximum cache, so it's not checking for, enough. So if we were to do like 1, this might actually make it work. I do like it asking me for permission. It lets me know, and it does seem to me like stuff does run a little bit better. But to run it with administrative powers should not be a fix for this. It shouldn't even be necessary. Seriously. Yeah, I'm just. I would say this. They just want you to have it on your main drive, so that way you either have to buy a new hard drive. Maybe they bought, money or shares into hard drives, so you'd have to get a really big one if you wanted to run it. Like I said, you can actually put it onto the hard drive and then basically just move it, move the folder itself to a whole nother location. But as long as that folder is there, it should be okay. Yeah, it's only picking it up every other time. Yet the other part, I'll say this. Seriously. Very weird. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working any better. It's exactly the same. Seriously. It worked the first time I did it, but after that it was every other time. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't think this does anything. Seriously, I don't think it does anything that we want it to anyway. I'm sure that would fix it for some people, but we're gonna have to find some sort of other sound fix. I'm gonna go ahead and say we can try to reinstall and then lower the sound thing in its own order. So let's try this. Bug fixes. This is something we could do is basically just reinstall this. So anything we might have changed, this is going to revert it back to itself, which means the mod may or may not have done something to it. Maybe one of the mods didn't work right. Who knows? I did notice too that under plugins, when we hit sort, it doesn't do anything. Right? There's the messages and loop. Let's go ahead and check loop and see what's cracking. Maybe there's something that needs to be updating master list. Okay, so this just basically fixed our load order. Alright. And it should be good. Nothing's there's no warnings, there's messages here. You have to do a special cleaning for that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the next step that we could take is to basically take the files and check their redo them. Like basically, I can check the integrity. I could check the integrity of it and then do that. It could also be something to do with the actual game itself sound. It could be one of the fixes, many bug fixes that we put into the game that messed it up. I mean, it could be the problem as well. Um, Now you guys can't hear any sound except for the music. You should only be able to hear the music, which might be up a little loud. Let me go ahead and lower it a tad. So everything should be redone on here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more thing, and that is I'm going to take and lower the sound mod. So we're going to want sounds, audio, and music. So yeah, this one is for the Nexus mod manager, but this one was. So if we take this one and we were to lower it, so if I go to plugins, if it has one, so immersive sounds conundrum, I don't know where it would be. I guess we could just go immersive sound. So this one. So right now it's high up on the load order. So what I'm thinking is we can go ahead and do, it says early loader. So I'm going to load it late and see what happens. It says designed for different game. Yeah, but we installed it. Seriously, it might be designed for a different game, but it literally had the option for either. So I don't think that's right. Same with this one. It asks us which game. So some work, some don't. So if we go ahead and click on this, audio overhaul Skyrim ESP reverb. This is actually overwriting some stuff here. We're gonna get rid of it actually. Get rid of whatever it's overwriting. We want this to edit. All right. We're just gonna click on this, and then I'm gonna change it to late fix and change. We want it to basically load late. We're gonna put this down lower is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it down lower and see if it does anything. I mean, because it put it way down, so that should be fine. Go ahead and try that, see if it works. It should actually be first, but yeah, I don't think that this needs to be ran as administrator every time. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that too. I don't think that's gonna help us out here, unfortunately. I mean, if that was the fix, it would have been fine. Like, oops, done. It's not. So we'll try this. See what happens. I got another 10 minutes, 11 minutes. And I'm going to end the stream. Okay. Yeah, I noticed a lot of bugs. I'm actually thinking that I might want to download the latest version and adjust my files. Yeah, I might want to adjust my files. Okay. No sound. Some sound. It's every other time though. Yeah, the armor sound sounds terrible to me. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Let's take that file and we'll go ahead and make it. Go ahead and make it um, prefix patches. This plugin was created for the original Skyrim. It may be incompatible with. I know. Let's go ahead and do another sort. Okay, so another thing we can do is disable it. Yeah, we could disable this. I'm gonna go ahead and go to it though here. I'm gonna go to open file and see what it actually does. Sounds. Yeah, these ESPs would be dropped into the file as mods to overlay on an obviously broken game. So that is very weird. We need to find somebody that actually knows how to fix this problem. Maybe it's like something down, you know. Sound buggy in Skyrim Special Edition PC version. 2018. Let's try 2020 again. How to fix no sounds in Skyrim. This is for PlayStation. What is causing no sound? Due to the nature of the issue, this can be several different causes and conditions. DirectX not installed properly. Seems to be a requirement of most every game nowadays. This thing. So I do know that there is something we can check as well. Go ahead and go here. Go to 3D. Global settings. We'll find Skyrim Special Edition, and I actually put one of these. I put it to on. Right here, shader cache. It was already on by default. There's no reason for me to have it any other way. I do know that turn on triple buffering and some other stuff. VSync, that doesn't matter. Everything's set correct here. Okay. Computer in error state. Corrupt save file. Third-party application control. Outdated driver mods. Oh, this is hilarious. I could have guessed this. Nice work, Paul. Should be more like ass Paul. Skyrim no sound problem driver easy. It's not a driver. Because my other one works. So if it was a problem, yeah. Check your headset and sound settings. Make sure you don't mute the sound whether the computer is on audio playback device or headset. Sound. Make sure the audio playback device doesn't have any problems. Yeah. Third, unplug your audio playback device and plug them back in. Yeah, that's not going to help anything. Hilarious. Absolutely no help here. Seriously. I know people have had a problem with this for years, so why wouldn't there be a simple fix here? Yeah. So this guy is saying, I'm pretty sure that what we're gonna see here is, yeah, boot camp. Yeah, this is all stuff to get you to download things. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure it has to be on the the main drive of the computer. Otherwise, the sound works crappy. Let me see. In sound effects, no music, no shout voices, etc. For some reason turned into weird chatter, whatever. Plagued with audio issues. Bethesda, 2016. Bethesda is working on Skyrim Special Edition. Maybe there is a mod that fixes the sound. Maybe it's something we can do with that. Let me see. So sound effects Special Edition. Skyrim Special Edition missing sound. Skyrim external drive sound fix. That might actually be what it is. Because this is technically not the main drive, so. Your Skyrim game doesn't have any sound effects. This fix is for you. The reason it does that is simple to explain. Most likely, Skyrim installed outside of the main drive and perhaps even on a HDD. Many games, including AC and so on, originate simply cannot load sound files stored outside of the main drive. The fix is simple. We're going to move the sound files to the main drive and create a symbiotic link. We already tried that. First download, shell link. Yeah, oh my god, it works. Yeah, it didn't work for us. I could say that let me see something here really quick. I do think we can do something though that doesn't require using a symbiotic link. I'm pretty sure we can just create a shortcut. So if we go into the data folder and I was to take that Skyrim sound file, yeah, this is all just a scam to get you to download multiple crap. That's what I think. So if we take and copy this, I'm going to go ahead and put it C drive here. And if I go properties, we should be able to actually move it, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so we'd want to basically send. We'll send it to here, to the desktop. We'll just leave that there. We will rename this. Control-C. Go ahead and delete it. Go ahead and rename it. And I'm pretty sure this is going to do the exact same thing. Let's see if we even have any sound though. Like I said, if it just the sound file has to be present on a different drive, I'm going to say that by the time it comes here, it has to go to the drive and then check it. It makes no sense why that would be the fix to it. It's possible though that is the fix. We shouldn't get any sound. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting any sound now. Yeah. There's like zero sound. But let's just see. Just want to make sure. It says I got 42 playbacks. That means either people disconnected 42 times during the stream, which is crazy. I can totally hear it. It's working fine. Eh, it's still working every other time. You know what I'm thinking too? I'm thinking, what if, what if I don't have the sound file at all? Seriously, what if we don't even have the sound file? What if I just delete it? If we delete, because I mean, it has to click on it, like so on, right? So it comes through and it activates it over on C drive. Like, what else would need to be over there? The ASP, we'd have to make shortcuts of the main files and everything as well. Seriously. But I'm thinking, let's just go ahead and get rid of it, because honestly, I hate to say it, but if we have a mod running, it should actually, I mean, we'll probably be missing some sounds. But I kind of want to see, because we were actually missing sounds from the game, but as soon as I started clicking it again, it started doing that. So I'm actually thinking that the main ESP files are probably the ones that actually need to be located on the hard drive or on the main drive. So yeah, I think if I could find an actual real fix, like I said, creating a file and then creating a shortcut is all you need to do. You don't have to actually use that program to create a symbiotic link, because your computer does it already. Seriously, by just creating a shortcut and having it there, it's going to go through the motions and run it anyway. It's going to do the same thing. And I'm going to go ahead and say that one thing I noticed is when I clicked, there was no sound, and then also there was no music. So now that we don't have the file there whatsoever, yeah, it's very very odd. Let me go ahead and say, yeah, there's no footsteps. I am pretty sure that the only sounds we're going to hear are going to be from the mod. Yeah. I think her neck seems screwed up. See it? Why would her neck seem be messed up, but not anybody else's?
I don't know how you did it, but I need an explanation.
I can totally still hear sound. Okay. So there's another thing we can do. I'm going to try it out just to see. We do got, I mean, it is that time, so first off, I'm going to replace the file, because obviously it's not just that, it's the actual sound file itself that's not actually working. Let me go ahead and just copy this. We'll drop it right back. Data file. I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with the sound file. Seriously, it has zero to do with it. So what we can actually do to try and fix it here. I know. Huh? I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just basically disable the sound file here. The ones we use to try and fix it, because we actually have sound, so there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say. So I'm like, what folder, what file would have to actually exist on the C drive in order for this to work? So I don't actually know why it would need to be there. It might even need to be in Steam, actually. You know, that might actually be where it needs to be. Is it has to actually be in the Steam boulder there. That would be probably something worth trying. Not today though. So without the mod, we want to make sure that it's obviously not the mod doing it. So the next thing to try would be to basically start a fresh game and see if it is actually the game save that's broken. It's gonna take a sec. Got a little bit of time though. Okay, female. Okay, we're gonna go to presets, load. Then I got this one right here. Here we go. Okay, go ahead and hit done. We'll go ahead and do, let's see. All right. I can totally hear let's see, we want to basically be, let's go up here. So we want to be a guild member. I'm gonna go ahead and say we just want to own some property. Let's see. Soldier, member of a guild, own property. White Run. What is this place? I've never even heard of that. Breeze. What want to do? Okay, so all we got to do now is sleep. So let's see what happens. Let's go check our. Go ahead and go to mod configurations. Check out this. Everything there should be fine. We got some stuff here we don't need to have checked off. Like there's 2 here that we don't need. Like we don't want both. We just want 1. We want this one checked off though. Finish 60 moves. We want the 360-degree move. And then this is fixed too. So normally, I'm going to go ahead and say that we probably want them all to be around 6. So that's probably it. So it looks to me like the game save was corrupted, you guys. So that is actually the problem. That was my problem, is that the game save was corrupted. Okay, so I want my character to be like that. We want NPC dialogue on, yes. This should be set fine. The Schlongs of Skyrim. We definitely want to have this actually changed to right here. There we go. That'll fix it for us. Skyrim violins. Advanced kill moves on. Vanilla camera view. I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's keep it vanilla. Camera settings, slow mode, player kill moves, unlimited, for sure. Melee range, seated kill moves, breakneck. So if we're fighting people, we can just punch them. Left attack, ult, werewolf attack. Dagger, so on. Okay, this is probably fine. Save as. Okay. create a nice save there. Rebel lanterns. We definitely want to mess with this too. We want to basically, it's already it remembers what we already had. So I'm pretty sure we fixed the sound. Seriously, we fixed the sound just by basically creating a new save. That save must have just been absolutely corrupted. Probably because of all the mods I put on and off. So I'm going to go ahead and say we want this on automatic. Left-handed carry. Everything else is correct. Check this. Styles. Make sure our styles are correct. Here. Yep. Everything's good. All right, so this should start a whole new game, which means all those game saves were absolutely corrupted. Whoa, Nelly. That was not so good, huh? All right, well, I didn't expect that. Good thing I was had my toes going. So we're gonna go ahead and use. We need to basically go to this. We need to grab those tomes. Magic. Read those tomes. Where are the tomes at? Should be here. Oh, I think it's actually in my just regular items. That's right. Okay. Items are still doing its thing. Yeah, kind of weird. Our outfit would just be gone. trying to jump me. If you could not keep coming in here, I'm almost done. Okay, well there are lights, you know. Okay. Okay, it looks like some of our settings didn't work. Let's go to modifications. Let's go to this one. Okay, so I did actually remember turning that on, but it's supposed to be on a different one. Dave's jumps and so on. So this didn't turn off. So we want pretty idols, not sexy idols. So she'll just put her hand on her head. There we go. Not hearing the doors open. So I think it might be one of the mods that we just enabled causing this problem. So I'm just going to grab a sword and check, because I don't think, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, you know, restarting the save. All right, we're going to need to go to magic. Whoa. There it is. I want to make these favorites. Go ahead and do. Definitely want those. The other ones don't matter. They're for a mod that fixes another mod. Look at the glove right there, isn't right? Flip it. Okay, we want to basically go here, and we want to enable that. So it's just a shout. So we just go to, basically we can go to the Dark Knight armor, and we can get amulet, book, boots, shorts, gauntlets, helmet, shield. That's pretty much all of it. Don't need large earrings or none of that. We can go ahead and check, see what's up when we put them on. And I'm going to put a sword on as well. Okay. Right now we're just going to grab a sword. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do search. Do sky. We'll just go. I'm pretty sure that it's just under. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just go to. Let's see here. We just go to weapon, go to S's, so it should be under here. Sacrificial blade, Skyforged dagger, and battle axe sword. And there was the sword. Okay. Favorite? No sound. Yeah, no sound, and let's see. So I'm pretty sure that it's one of these mods causing it. Seriously. So since we're actually not, we're getting less sounds than we had before. Pretty much tells me that not the thing. But we're gonna go ahead and try and do a reset. Yeah, there's no screaming, there's no nothing. Literally, and the animations are incorrect as well. Which means we probably don't even need to yeah. So yeah, it's definitely like there's zero sound now. So I'm gonna say that this game started out fine. It seemed like as soon as I put this armor on, it seemed like that's when stuff went bad. So let's check. Let's see if I go to. Okay, there is zero sound there now. That's pretty funny. I think that's odd. It's definitely weird. Seriously, it's definitely strange. Kind of want to make sure you match it to the same one. But I will say this, my other one, this part was broken. So some stuff's fixed, some stuff's not fixed, which makes me wonder. Seriously. Okay. 360 degree. See this thing, so let's try. Should actually be recognizing it. Here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm pretty sure that it has to do with the drive. Seriously. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna if we want to fix it, it would have to be on the C drive, which we're not gonna do. Which means I'm probably not gonna even mod this anymore, seriously. But we're gonna go ahead and just do one more thing, and then I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and just reinstall this. Yeah, I'm kind of trips me out, honestly, that's a thing. Seriously. Yeah, I have a feeling that the actual hard drive itself might even be corrupted. So I think if we transfer it to our newest hard drive, that's probably the best thing. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I want to see one more thing. It is possible too that there's some other things going on that I'm not even sure of. You know what I mean? So if we go to this one, so in this one I'm hearing other sounds that I hadn't heard before, but the sounds are definitely screwed. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're definitely messed up. Okay. Hear them. Don't hear them. But it's definitely working better, I'd say. It's not as bad as the other one. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and load to our other save here. See what happens. See what happens. So when I did this, yeah, all of these are checked off and there's nothing you can do, which says that this actually corrupted for sure. So I'm going to want to delete those completely off. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do here is just go to Documents, Games, Special Edition. I'm going to go to Saves. I don't know what these are doing here, but we'll leave them. I don't know. I don't think these are supposed to be here. Yeah. Add items, menu log, papyrus. Maybe that's part of that papyrus. So what we want to do is basically take. We want to take all these saves and get rid of all of them. Actually, seriously. We're going to want to do just absolutely start fresh. And I'm going to go ahead and there are no saves in this. You can see should be 0 saves now. Yeah. So we should be able to just restart a new one, new character. Do the exact same thing we just did, and it might work better. I just think that honestly, I think what I need to do is move this off of this hard drive here. I need to move it to this drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will catch you guys Probably Saturday. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna actually stream Thursday or Friday, but we'll see. All right, thanks for watching, and catch you next time.